God says, someone is coming to your door with a surprise that will change your life forever. Do not look at the door yet. Stay right here with me. That sudden knock you are afraid of, the one that usually brings bad news or demands for money, is about to change. The sound of a car door closing outside your house is not a random event today. It is the sound of a delivery that heaven dispatched days ago, but was held up by a spiritual blockage that has finally been cleared. Listen closely to me. Someone is coming to your door. They are carrying a physical object, a surprise that holds the key to the financial freedom and emotional peace you have cried for in your pillow when you thought the whole house was asleep. This is not a metaphor. This is a literal arrival. But before this person can reach your doorstep, you must understand why they were delayed, and why your spirit feels so heavy right now. You have felt a shift in the atmosphere since you woke up this morning, haven't you? A strange tension, like the air before a thunderstorm. That is not anxiety. That is your spirit sensing the arrival of a blessing so big it makes your physical body tremble. Do not scroll away from this. If you leave now, you signal to the universe that you are not ready to receive the guest who is already on their way. This video found you for a reason. You did not click it by accident. The algorithm is just a tool in my hand. If you believe that I am capable of sending a tangible miracle to your front porch, you must watch this video until the very last second. Do not skip. Do not speed this up. The timing of my voice aligns with the timing of their footsteps. I am speaking now only to the chosen ones. If you are here to mock, if you are here to doubt, leave now. This frequency is too high for you. This message is for the one who feels like they are wearing a mask every single day. I am talking to you, the one who smiles at work and tells everyone, I am fine, but inside you feel like you are drowning in a sea of responsibilities that never end. You are the strong one. You are the one everyone calls when they have a problem. But let me ask you this, my child, when you have a problem, who do you call? The line is silent, isn't it? You stare at your phone contact list and realize there is no one who truly understands the weight you carry. I see you. I see the tears you wipe away quickly in the bathroom so your children or your partner do not see them. I see the way you look at your bank account, doing the math over and over again, hoping the numbers will change, but they stay the same. You feel like an outsider, even in your own family. Like you were dropped into a tribe that does not speak your language. That feeling of being different, of being set apart, is not a curse. It is the mark of the chosen. And because you are chosen, the enemy has targeted your door. The person coming to your door has a surprise that will break the cycle of lack that has plagued your family for generations. But listen to me carefully. There is a specific reason why this surprise has not arrived yet. There is an antagonist in your story. This is not necessarily a stranger. It is a presence, a negative force that has been standing guard at the gate of your life. Think back to a specific name that popped into your head just now. That person who always makes little comments about your dreams. The one who smiles with their mouth but their eyes are cold. They have spoken words of failure over your home. They have whispered to the universe that you are not worthy of this surprise. They want you to stay stuck. They want you to stay small so they can feel big. For the last 3 weeks, you have felt a blockage. Plans falling through at the last minute. Checks getting lost. Unexpected bills appearing out of nowhere. This was their doing. They built an invisible wall around your house to stop the delivery. But I am the God who breaks walls. I am the God who smashes gates of bronze and cuts through bars of iron. I have seen your faithfulness. I have seen you give your last dollar to help someone else, even when you did not know how you would buy lunch for yourself. I have seen you forgive people who did not even say sorry. Because of your heart, I have issued a divine command that cannot be stopped. The wall is coming down. The person with the surprise is approaching. This is happening fast. Do not wait until next week to believe this. Do not wait for a sign on Monday. The timeline is imminent. The angels are clearing the traffic for this messenger right now. Between now and the time the sun sets in your city, the shift will happen. You will hear a sound. It might be a phone notification that precedes the knock. It might be the rumble of a heavy vehicle. But within the next few hours, the physical realm must obey the spiritual command I have spoken. You are on a ticking clock of destiny. This is why you feel that urgency in your chest. It is your soul vibrating in anticipation. I need you to be prepared. When the surprise arrives, it will not look like what you expect. It may come in a plain envelope. It may come in a box that looks battered. It may come from the hand of a neighbor you rarely speak to. Do not judge the packaging. The blessing inside is what matters. This surprise is going to reverse a decision that was made against you 3 years ago. Do you remember that disappointment? The door that slammed in your face? The opportunity you wanted so badly but it went to someone less qualified? You still think about it. It still hurts a little bit when you are alone in the quiet of the night. You wonder, why not me? I am telling you now, that rejection was protection. I had to close that door so you would be here, in this house, at this exact time, to receive this greater delivery. The surprise coming to your door is the restitution for that loss, multiplied by 7. The enemy knows this is coming. That is why your head has been hurting lately. That is why you have been waking up at 3 a.m. with your mind racing, worrying about the future. That is the enemy trying to steal your peace so you are too exhausted to answer the door. He wants you to be asleep or distracted when the blessing comes. He wants you to miss the knock. Do not let him win. You must stay alert. You must keep your vibration high. I am going to reveal the nature of the surprise in a moment, but first, you must perform a small act of faith to signal your readiness. I want you to look at the front door of your home. If you are not home, visualize it in your mind. That door is a portal. It is the mouth of your sanctuary. For too long, it has only let in stress and bad news. Today, we change its purpose. I want you to walk to that door, or visualize doing it, and place your hand on the frame. As you touch it, I want you to say, I open this gate for my blessing. Do this with authority. You are the priest of your home. You have the power to command the atmosphere. When you do this, you are literally breaking the spiritual cobwebs the enemy has spun across your entrance. There is a specific person I am using to bring this to you. They may not even know the full value of what they are carrying. They are just the vessel. But their arrival will signal the end of the dry season you have been in. You know what I mean by the dry season. That feeling that you are walking through sand, working twice as hard for half the results. That feeling that your prayers are hitting the ceiling and bouncing back. That ends today. The rain is coming. The knock at the door is the first drop of a deluge of favor. Now, listen to me closely. This part is critical. There is a jealousy connected to this blessing. There are people around you, perhaps even blood relatives, who will not be happy when this surprise changes your life. They prefer you when you are struggling because it makes them feel superior. They like to play the savior. When you no longer need their help, when you surpass them, their true nature will be revealed. Do not fear this. Let them fall away. The surprise coming to your door will give you the independence you have craved for so long. You will no longer have to ask anyone for permission to live your life. You will be free. I see a specific number connected to this surprise. It is the number 11. Perhaps you have been seeing 1111 on the clock constantly for the last few days. This is not a coincidence. It is the angels flashing their lights at you, telling you, we are close. We are almost there. When you see that number, know that the delivery truck is turning onto your street. The universe is aligning the coordinates of your destiny. You must understand the power of your attention right now. The enemy is trying to distract you with petty arguments. Has someone tried to pick a fight with you today over something small? A spouse? A coworker? A child? That was a distraction. Ignore it. Do not engage. Your anger is a leak in your spiritual tank. If you get angry, you lower your frequency, and you might miss the subtle sound of the arrival. Stay calm. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. The surprise is worth more than being right in an argument. I am preparing to tell you exactly what is inside the package, but before I do, I must warn you. If you do not subscribe to this channel right now, you are severing the connection. This is not about numbers. This is about alignment. By subscribing, you are saying yes to the sequence of prophetic warnings I am sending. If you do not subscribe, you will miss the next message, which warns of the trap the enemy is setting for you next Tuesday. Do not leave yourself unprotected. Subscribe now and lock in your spiritual shield. The surprise that is coming, it is not just money, though finances are part of it. It is a document. A paper that carries legal weight. It represents a release. A release from a debt, a release from a contract, or a release from a false accusation. Someone has been speaking lies about you in a high place. They thought they got away with it. But this delivery contains the proof that vindicates you. It clears your name. It restores your reputation. You have felt the heavy blanket of shame, haven't you? Walking into rooms feeling like people are whispering about you. That shame does not belong to you. It was placed on you by a liar. Today, the truth comes knocking. I see you sitting there, holding your device, your heart beating a little faster. That is good. That means your spirit recognizes the truth. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. The reason you have felt so isolated, like a lone wolf, is because you were being prepared for this level of elevation. The crowd cannot go where you are going. The surprise at the door is your ticket to the next level. But wait. There is a condition. You cannot receive this if you are holding on to bitterness. The person who hurt you 10 years ago, you must release them. Not for their sake, but for yours. Their negativity is blocking your doorway. Let it go right now. Exhale the past. Inhale the future. The space you clear in your heart is the space where the blessing will land. I am about to reveal the secret name of the messenger, but first, I need you to do something that will seal this prophecy in the timeline of the earth. You must scroll down to the comments. Do not write about yourself yet. I want you to find a comment from another soul who is hurting, someone asking for prayer, and I want you to like their comment. This is the law of the harvest. You must give what you want to receive. If you want to be seen, you must see others. If you want to be blessed, you must bless others. Do this now. It triggers the algorithm of heaven. The secret name is coming soon. It is a name you have heard before, but in a different context. A name that sounds like grace or mercy or hope. Keep listening. But I must stop. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. I was going to tell you about the document, but the vision has changed. The timeline has accelerated. The enemy has realized you are watching this. He is moving to intercept the courier. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but look closer. Do you see how the lines form a map? You have been working with these hands your whole life, giving, serving, fixing, carrying. But these hands were not made just for labor. They were shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you before you were even born. You are about to take it back. I've spoken of a surprise at the door. But I withheld one detail because I didn't know if you could handle it yet. The person coming isn't just bringing a new blessing. They are returning something. A birthright. A specific heirloom of your destiny that was lost by your parents or your grandparents. Not necessarily a physical object like a ring, but an opportunity. A deed to a spiritual land that your family lost due to fear. The courier thinks they are just delivering a package, but they are actually handing you back your royal identity. The one who created this injustice, the spiritual thief who has been siphoning off your family's luck for decades, believes that you are asleep. They think you are just scrolling on your phone, distracted by cat videos and news. They do not know you are awake. They do not know you are listening to the voice of God. They will soon learn that you have found the map. The map is not on paper. It is in your intuition. That gut feeling you ignored last week? That was the map. The will says you cannot have the inheritance, but the will is a lie. The surprise at the door overrides the will. You have until sunrise tomorrow. This is the new urgency. The thief is trying to reroute the delivery. They are trying to cause a wrong address error in the spirit realm. They want the courier to walk past your house and go to the next one. You must anchor the delivery to your doorstep with your faith. You cannot doubt for 1 second. If you doubt, you dim the light on your porch, and the messenger will not see your house numbers. Do not move. We are crossing the threshold now. The stakes have just doubled. Because you have received the secret knowledge that this is a restoration and not just a gift, the enemy is furious. He knows that if you get this back, you will be unstoppable. You will break the curse of poverty and sadness that has followed your last name for 50 years. I am showing you the signs now. You need to know how to recognize the arrival so you do not miss it in the noise of the day. Watch for the color blue. Not just any blue, but a deep, royal blue. It might be the color of the courier's shirt. It might be a car parked in front of your house that you have never seen before. It might be a bird that lands on your fence. When you see this royal blue, know that the king is involved. This is not a lower-level transaction. This is coming from the throne room. Watch for the number 3. You will hear 3 loud sounds. Maybe a car honking 3 times. Maybe 3 knocks on the door. Maybe your phone will buzz 3 times in a row. This is the signature of the Trinity. It is the stamp of authenticity. If you hear 3 knocks, do not hesitate. Go to the door. Open it wide. Watch for a sudden change in temperature. You might feel a sudden warmth wash over you, like a blanket being wrapped around your shoulders. Or a cool breeze in a room with no windows open. This is the angelic escort entering your space. They are clearing the entryway. They are pushing back the shadows so the blessing can enter safely. You are now armed with the secret knowledge. You know what is coming. You know who is trying to stop it. And you know the signs. Now, you must claim it. You must activate your spiritual authority. I want you to type a specific phrase in the comments. Do not type, "I claim it." That is too weak. That is passive. You are a warrior now. I want you to type, "The source is mine." Type it now. The source is mine. When you type this, you are telling the universe that you know about the hidden spring. You know about the stolen birthright. You are putting a digital stake in the ground. The algorithm will see it, but more importantly, the spiritual realm will see it. It is a declaration of war against the thief and a declaration of victory for your home. I see the grand restoration unfolding. It is happening in my vision right now. I see the courier walking up your path. They are hesitant. They are checking the address. They are confused because the enemy tried to blur the numbers. But then, they see your light. They see the faith radiating from your house because you are watching this video. They nod. They walk up the steps. They raise their hand. Knock. 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 You open the door. The air rushes in. It smells like rain and fresh earth. The person hands you the package. As your fingers touch it, a shock wave goes through your body. The heavy weight you have been carrying on your back, the worry about the bills, the fear of the future, the pain of the past, it instantly dissolves. It is gone. You feel lighter than you have felt since you were a child running in the grass. You open the package. Inside is the answer. The letter that says, "Paid in full." The contract that says, "Approved." The key that fits the lock you have been staring at for years. It is the missing piece of your life. And with it comes a peace that surpasses all understanding. Your enemies, the ones who mocked you, they will see it. They will watch from a distance, confused. They will wonder how you did it. They will not know that it was not you, but the God who fights for you. Let me tell you a story. A true story that happened just this Friday. A woman named Brenda from a small town in Kentucky was watching a video just like this one. She felt silly. She almost scrolled past. She thought, God doesn't speak through YouTube. But she felt that tug in her spirit, just like you are feeling now. She listened. She followed the instruction to touch her doorframe. She typed the command. She shared the video. Everyone told Brenda she was crazy. Her family told her to stop hoping for her husband's pension to be corrected. It had been stuck in legal battles for 7 years. They said, "It's gone, Brenda. Move on." But Brenda waited. That very evening, at 6:43 p.m., just as the sun was going down, a dark blue sedan pulled into her driveway. It was not a mail carrier. It was a junior clerk from the law firm who felt a sudden urge to check the archives one last time before the weekend. He found a misfiled paper. He drove it to her house personally because he didn't want to wait until Monday. He handed her an envelope. Inside was a check for the full amount, plus interest. 7 years of stolen money, restored in one moment. Brenda fell to her knees on her porch. She cried, not tears of sadness, but tears of relief. Her neighbors watched. Her family was silenced. Do you understand? It is your turn now. Brenda is not special. She just obeyed. She just believed. The same God who sent the clerk to Brenda's door is sending the messenger to yours. But you must complete the circuit. The energy must flow. You cannot hoard this prophecy. The blessing is too big for just one house. It must be shared. Type Amen.